Great. Let's touch on one last major chain faux pas that's gone on recently, and that's the Subway issue.
Subway.
There is a clear indication there that fraud has been perpetrated on the public by Subway in a number of ways, but go ahead and talk about the one that we were...
There's a class action lawsuit being filed, has been filed in the process against Subway, because Subway's main marketing claim is foot-long subs. I think, was it $4.99?
Yeah.
Foot-long subs, $4.99, 6-inch subs, whatever. So their whole marketing premise is the size of the subs. Well, it turns out that the sub is not always 12 inches. It could be 11 and a half. It might not always be 6 inches. It could be 5 and a half. So if you're advertising something, like, again, if you're advertising a half-pound burger, you need to start with a half pound of burger meat, not 7 ounces, which would be under a half a pound being 16 ounces, 8 ounces of it being a half a pound. So Subway's claim that their foot-long claim has been sort of debunked and said, well, no, you're not serving a foot every time, and that you owe the consumers money back because you didn't hold on your promise of the bargain. So I think it's a legitimate gripe. If you're going to put something on your menu, it needs to be that. So if you list a half a pound burger, you need to make sure that it's a half a pound. You should also say in the menu too, Carl, weighed, pre-cooking weight. Because what happens is things shrink as they cook. Fat, especially in meats, in pork, in chicken, and especially in beef, once you start doing ground products, once you start cooking your burger, it will shrink. You're going to lose 20-25%. It's going to render out of there, like bacon. You've all seen bacon go into a pan, and all of a sudden it shrivels up into next to nothing, and it started out as a big piece. That's the rendering process. It's rendering out the fat. So you could never say, quarter-pound burger post-weight, post-cooking weight, because you have no idea of really knowing how much that burger is going to weigh. So you have to be very tricky and very careful of how you word those things. Lobsters are another thing. Make sure it's an 8-ounce tail, is it a 6-ounce tail? And make sure, because they sell lobster tails, they'll sell you a 3-ounce tail, they'll sell you a 4-ounce tail, and they'll sell you also a 3 to 4-ounce tail. So what is a chef buying? Is he advertising a 4-ounce tail and really buying a 3 to 4-ounce average, or is he buying a true 4-ounce tail? That's 25% weight difference if it's a 3-ounce tail and you're advertising a 4-ounce tail. And by every means as a consumer, you have that right to what is on the menu, to what you've ordered. That's what you're paying for.